Well, Bitcoin is at $123,000. Hey, Robs, how are you? Hey, Marvin Johnson. Dream or get lost, how you doing? Samuel Shadago, how are you? Like the video as you come in. Thank you very much. Like the video, like the video, like the video. Roger Garin, how are you, my friend? Good to see you on here. Thank you to everyone who has become a member recently. I thought I got 4 new members recently. I want to say God bless you. Thank you for being such a support. I appreciate you all. You guys are cool. You guys rock. You make my world what it is. Nozuko 20. How you doing, sister? God bless you. How's the law practice? Can I hire you to fight a case for me? Like the video. There's 15 people in the room. Like the video. Let's talk about old age security. Those who are pensioners who are not getting into crypto are playing with their future. Good afternoon, my friend. Thillionaire. Thillionaire. You know, people don't believe. If somebody told you that there will be self-driving cars 20 years ago, would you have believed? In the same way, if we tell people that crypto will mint the first trillionaires, will they believe? People don't believe. Somebody told me, I can't be that rich. I don't think I'll be able to handle it. Okay, well, there you go. What video do you want me to make? For who? For what people? You can send them this one. I want to show you something. The Canadian government are already considering. Now, just so you know, what is happening in Canada can happen in the US. It can happen in UK. When it happens in one Commonwealth advanced country, so-called advanced, is going to happen in other places. Read this. It's now the time to overhaul Canada's old age security. That's it. It's now the time to overhaul. And let me tell you what they're saying here. Watch this. They say, the cost of retirement benefits is going to soar. Hey, Jonas King, how are you? Oh my God, Jonas, sorry to hear that. God bless you. Yeah, I'm glad that she knew the Lord. We will see her again. God bless you. All right. So they say OAS, old age security. Watch this. Old age security is the single largest growing part of the federal budget. And part of that reflects large subsidies for retirees with combined household incomes of 180,000. They're coming for your retirement. If you've been watching my videos, I talked about how retirement is going to be a big issue. These old people who fight for the communist politicians do not realize that they're actually fighting for their own demise. I'm just showing you right now, right here. And this is from the global news. You can go to globalnews.ca and research this for yourself and read it for yourself, I mean. Okay? Is it time to revamp Canada's old age security program? They are seeing the money that old people who are not working are getting. And they're like, it's too much. This is what they are saying. The 42 billion government deficit in 2025 was projected in the last fall economic statement, and it will now be much higher because of tax cuts and new NATO promises, says Paul Kershaw, also a professor at University of British Columbia. You could spend our OS money differently right now and achieve other goals without having to raise taxes. And you could do so, for instance, by asking more. Hear this. You could do so by asking more financially secure retirees to take slightly less. They don't like that the retirees are traveling to wherever they want to go. The politicians want to be the only one who travel wherever they want to go. You retiree, you worked as a butcher, you worked as a grocer, you worked as a carpenter, you worked as a home builder, you worked as a plumber, welder. You should not be traveling around the world like that. You are too old. Sit down here and enjoy retirement. Why are you going all over the place? We're going to reduce your 180,000 that you and your wife get. Yes, we don't care that you were a chief executive for the railway company and you got $1 million when you left. You know, that was even too much. We're going to cut it. This is what is coming. I'm telling you. Hello, how are you doing, Sally? Good to see you again. Dave P, good to see you. Happy Wednesday, Amber Pendleton. Good to see you all. Are you listening to me? This is why, guys, you have to understand this crypto space. I'm begging people. Understand the crypto space. Don't just say, oh, I'm accumulating crypto. I'll be fine. You're accumulating. You don't understand the ins and outs. I'm not even talking about trading. I'm talking about how to really get the best of the best. Please like the video. There's 42 people in the room already. You know, the thief comes to steal. The governments of the world are working with the thief who comes to steal, to kill, and to destroy. Listen to what it says again. You could spend our old age security money differently right now and achieve other goals without having to raise taxes. They say don't raise taxes. Go and take from the old people who worked for 50 years and they are making 180,000 as a household. It's too much. They have a cat and two of them, and they live in a nice apartment in a condo. They have a swimming pool. No, 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 no. It's too much. Reduce it. So let's see what it says. Generation Squeeze made the case in the group submission to the budget consultation process. So there's a consultation process to reduce all of you old people in Canada, older than me, to reduce, and those of us who are going towards retirement, to reduce what we are going to get. There's no promise of tomorrow now. The government is clearly telling you that they are consulting with people about reducing. Hey, you, we want to consult with you. You over there. Yeah. You over there, yeah, smoking your marijuana and swaying from side to side with your pants halfway down your butt. Come and tell us, should old people be getting $180,000 a year, you know, for all the years they worked? Don't you think we should reduce it instead of raising your taxes? Oh yeah, don't raise my taxes. Take all the money from the old people. In addition to paying down the deficit, the group adds that trimming the amount given out through old age security could be put towards economic support for any Canadians living in poor. Do you see? This is Canada. It's coming to Australia. It's coming to Netherlands. It's coming anywhere you have old age security, and it's coming to the United States. Under the current administration, the Trump administration wants to make America the crypto capital of the world. If they succeed, their own case will be better because there will be additional source of income from investing in crypto. El Salvador did well by adopting Bitcoin. Where they made a mistake was they didn't realize that Bitcoin cannot be used as everyday currency if you do not have the XRP ledger helping Bitcoin. Bitcoin is useless without the XRP ledger. It's just a store of value. So the 401k is going to be in trouble. No, I never believed in it myself. Hello, Michael Keenan. Bitcoin is useful as a store of value, but without the XRPL, it's useless. Go and research Spend the Bits. Spend, like spending money, the THE bits. Ask ChatGPT what is Spend the Bits. Shh, quiet 1451, you will find out. I don't call Bitcoin an SHIT coin. I don't call anything. I just say it's not Yeah, so XRP to the moon soon. Yes, I agree. Do not use your 401k to buy crypto or ETF. No, I have used my retirement fund to buy crypto and I'm very happy with it. Not financial advice. If you have $1 million that you save for retirement and you are 55 or you are 60, you can take 150,000 out of it, pay the penalty, and put it into the cryptos that are going to control the future of finance. That's a wise idea. Hey, Lethola Mokesi, I'm good. And you? Mike Todd, WikiCard is going to do well. It will delete at least 3 zeros. I think so. Not financial advice. Do your research. Go to the WikiCard website, study what they're trying to do. It's a very powerful community. What do you mean I'm going to learn the hard way, Tommy? 85556. I've not learned the hard way. I own real estate. I have, I don't like government retirement program. Let me show you something they are doing right now. Just let me show you, Tommy. Look, this is brand news. Is it now time to overhaul Canada's old age security? And go and read it. It's on Global News. They'll do this in Australia. They'll do it in the United Kingdom. They'll do it in all of the Commonwealth. And they'll do it in some states in the United States because they don't have any other plan other than to tax people. So they'll tell the people that don't have a lot of income, let's reduce your taxes, but let's reduce the amount the old people are getting. It's a $46 billion expense a year and it will balloon by 24% in the next 5 years. So they want to take that money from the old people who worked for it for 40 years. They'll take some of it and reduce their income. So that's what I'm saying, Thomas, or whatever your name is, Tommy. So doing very well. I don't know why you people just come and just talk like, just say, oh, you're going to learn the hard way. What are we learning the hard way? I've been in crypto. There are certain cryptos that are legitimate. You can't escape it. It's like telling somebody, never going to happen. Now you have self-driving cars. 50 years ago, they talked about the internet. I'm 57. So I was very young, but I didn't know they were talking about it. In movies, they already talked about the internet. Now there's an internet. There is the internet. There's Web 1, Web 2, Web 3, and Web 3 is where we are now. Web 3 is the internet of money. It's the internet of value. You see what I mean? Yeah. So don't focus only on XRP. Expect your XRP to do well. Man, my phone is kind of dark. Yeah, but I don't know what XLM will do this circle. I don't know. People talk about cycle because what you know is Bitcoin. This is going to be a super cycle, in my opinion. I've been saying that. WikiCard is doing very well. It might retrace shortly, but that's good. That's crypto. It goes up and down. The Mike Todd says the Lord told me to move my SDIRA to crypto. Exactly. I'm good, Noam. How are you? Some people hate crypto because they don't understand it. Don't hate things you don't understand. Learn about it. I started learning about crypto after the age of 50, and I have no regrets. Yes, in Norway, they've done it. I told you, it's going to happen in different places. Can you borrow against your pension? Some people do that. I don't know if they allow that in Norway. But so I borrowed some money the other last a year and a half ago, and I got a card in the mail. It was a line of credit and a card, not a credit card, but a line of credit card. I couldn't believe it, and I said okay. So I showed it to my wife. They gave me 3 months to use it. 3 months. So I decided to buy DAG with it. You see, so and after I bought DAG with it, DAG went from 3.5 cents to 9 cents, 3x. You see what I mean? So hey, Johnny Mara. It's not about the old man thing. I have coached people who are 73 years old. It's the mind. There are young people who are old. My daughter didn't believe in crypto until I told her that she borrowed ebooks from the library. She was 25 when I told her about crypto. She was 27 when she accepted to invest in crypto and went in a little heavier than previously. Money Shark, yeah. Hello, Pastor. God bless you. God bless you, Johnny Mata. Yeah. So that there you go. I mean, Tommy 85556. The internet has always been here. So has also been cryptocurrency. Did you know that there was actually e-money that the military use to do things? Tommy, the internet has always been here. For how long has it always been here? Just say you don't like cryptocurrency and then get off my channel. Your argument isn't going to work. You are wasting your time. You can't. Have you ever seen somebody eating an apple, Tommy 85556, and you tell the person this apple you're eating, this, what do you mean since the beginning of time? I'm going to block you. You're talking rubbish. Cars have not been in the world since the beginning of time. Internet has not been here since the beginning of time. You're talking trash. You're trash talking now. You're not making any sense. There are certain things that are inventions. Thank you, Juf baby. You're my person. Crypto will be the largest wealth transfer in the history of the world. People are already. How can you be telling a guy, I bit an apple. I said it's sweet. You said no, apples are horrible. They're bitter. I don't like them. Maybe your tongue has calcified. That's why the apple is bitter in your mouth. Why don't you check yourself? Somebody's telling you I'm doing okay. You say, oh, you will learn the hard way. You will learn the hard way. What kind of person is that? No, I don't trade. I don't trade. Juf baby, I don't trade. Where have you been, Juf? Man, you need to come around a lot more. You should come and visit us in Canada. Come visit my family. Thank you for knocking that guy out, man. No, you didn't piss me off. No. The first 3 trillionaires will be from cryptocurrency. Yes, I believe so. I honestly believe so. Like, how else can't it be? I've told you guys, there will be wealthy billionaires from Nigeria, from Tanzania, from Africa, will have some of the... You people have not... You don't even see what's coming. When I told you about WikiCat and I made a video and I explained how it's going to work, you will see Southeast Asia, you will see South America, you will see Brazil, people that were considered poor, but they've been praying. Do you believe the Bible? Do you know that God can go into somebody's bedroom at night and tell them, hey, buy XRP when it was 10 cents? Somebody bought 1 million XRP for $4,000. Now people are buying it for $3. It's not because he was smart. It's because he had a whisper in his ear. The darkness is rising in power globally, so God has to give light, resources too. So you are thank you, Jeff. You are special. You are special. God called you, anointed you specially with the Holy Ghost and with power, and is giving you resources to do things. So just as an announcement, we have canceled the Canada, we've moved the Canada Crypto Immersion Retreat. It's now going to be holding in Conroe, Texas, just outside of Houston, and I will be there on September 11 to 14. I'm hoping that I'll be there with my wife, and we will spend some time with Crypto Night and the crew there, and we'll probably get on live and do some stuff also as well. And yeah. Yes, we wish. I didn't get it at 10 cents, just so you know. What exchange do you buy WikiCat? Just go on to CoinMarketCap and just check. All the exchanges are there online on CoinMarketCap. But I will tell you, on Gate.io, they were rejected by MEXC today. Don't FOMO in. It's likely to drop. My wife was telling me it's likely to drop a little bit today, but I'm not sure. Just buy a little at a time so that you can DCA. But it's going to explode. It's going to explode. Can I put it on cold storage? You can put it on on Decent Wallet. It's a BEP20 digital asset. It's BEP20. But please learn all you can about crypto and learn what you can after crypto moons. Having $1 million is going to see every new level comes with new devils. Type that out, somebody. New levels, new devils. New levels, new devils. People don't understand. That is why when people say, I'm going to be president, I'm going to be prime minister, when I get there, I'll do the best for everybody. Vote for me, vote for me, vote for me. They get to office and they are faced with new devils. The new devils show up as interest groups. They show up as lobby groups. They show up as politicians. They show up as opposition party. They show up as members of their own family. You see, every new level comes with new devils. You got to be prepared for tomorrow. One of the reasons why I didn't have a YouTube channel for 5 years was because God didn't want me on here at that time. I thought I was the one procrastinating. I thought I wasn't, but one day something happened to me in October of last year. I couldn't resist it. On the 1st of November, I put out my first video and I talked about the US election and what God had shown me was going to happen regardless of what anybody felt about it. I just had to tell people. Then I put my first video out after some time on crypto. The second or third video went viral. I had only 300 subscribers when I started coaching people. I am not an expert in crypto. I'm an enthusiast. I am passionate about the subject because the Lord showed me that the world will discover a new kind of money and that it'll cause their hearts to become so proud. Governments of the world will find out that they now have such an amount of money, they could do whatever. But it's all from the principle of gold and silver. It's all from the principle of precious metals. God put the gold in the ground. He put the bedellium in the ground. He put the silver in the ground. He put all of these valuable resources in the ground. In 1970, the US did something that has caused them a problem to this day. Even though it gave them power, but it was temporary. The United States took the dollar off the gold standard. And, we started doing the petrodollar business. And to this day, look at how the dollar has lost value. When you don't put an economy, when you don't back up an economy with tangible goods, resources, there are different kinds of resources. You have earth resources, okay? You have, let me say this, resources in the ground, natural resources like gold, silver, oil, all of that stuff. Then you have above ground resources like crops, cash crops, corn, millet, guinea corn, alfalfa, name it, sunflower, all kinds of things, right? These are above ground resources. All of this factor in. If you base your economy, even sugarcane can strengthen an economy. But the human heart always wants to go far away from God's design and started doing all kinds of things in their own way. At the end of the day, what happens is that we become impoverished. The nations of the world are in trouble. COVID, I believe when I look at what happened in COVID, the governments of the world shot themselves in the foot. They had a problem they could not deal with. Hey, Thompson, how you doing? They had a problem they couldn't deal with. They printed money like never before. And some of that money is also stolen because as they print 1 trillion, they steal 250 billion for themselves. This is how they're getting rich. Explain to me a politician that does not have a toothpick factory, no toothbrush factory, no soap factory. They are multi-millionaires, in some cases billionaires. They were not before. Some of them were worth 250,000. They become politicians and then they have all this money. Where is it coming from? It's because when you print money, you can arbitrarily just take as much as you want for yourself. They push it through all kinds of shell things. This is the first time in the history of humanity that you and I have front-run a system. For some reason, God had mercy upon you and I and put us ahead. Now, I know that some of you on here, you are not believers. You don't have any religious affiliation. You don't believe that a God exists. You are doing you. Some of you here are listening to me. You use Ouija boards to conjure demons and all that. And for you, that is the angel of light. But listen to me. The world is headed to a very dark place, a very difficult place. Famine is coming on some nations who have rejected the counsel of the Creator himself. So there is a raising of people who are like Joseph's, who will store in the time of plenty, and they will be the ones to really build institutions. Let me explain something to you. Billionaires, they build structures. Multi-millionaires, they build systems. You see, billionaires have such a great, would I say, access to wealth, and they can do a lot of things. Can you imagine that a person with a good heart is a billionaire? Imagine what they will do. Do you know why the devil tempted Jesus Christ for 40 for those three temptations that we read about in Scripture? Is because he wants to get the most powerful people on his side. You know, and he said, if you will bow down and worship me, I will give you all of these things that you see here. So I want to, some of you have such a good heart. Every time you see poverty, you cry. You feel it. When you see people suffer, you feel it. You think prayer is only when you close your eyes and you are praying. No, your tears were a prayer. Your pain was a prayer. Your discomfort was a prayer. Your discombobulation at the suffering of humanity was a prayer. And God decided to shine his grace and his mercy and his love upon you and said, I can trust you, Jew baby. I can trust you, AH. I can trust you, Money Shark. I can trust you, Kevin Lip. I can trust. It doesn't matter. Some of you don't even believe in what I'm saying. Yet there are good things happening to you. You don't know how it came about. Time to reverse the curse. I don't know. I'm just saying what I'm hearing. Which word? Oh. I know. Kevin Lips, you know you are not a Christian like myself. So the things you say, I don't agree with some of them. I agree with some, I don't agree with some. There are consequences. Go and read Psalm 73. Take a Bible, buy a Bible. I can send you a Bible. I'm owing some of you Bibles here already. But the Bible store here, I have, my son went there last week, so everything should be in order. We have different positions on things, but you got to understand that Psalm 73, David said, you know, there's no consequences for the wicked. No, there's consequences. You just don't, it just doesn't come immediately. And generationally too, there's consequences. Some families that have done evil end up paying. So don't harden your heart. Read Psalm 73. See if it makes any sense to you. It should. Before you read it, you pray. You say, if there's a God somewhere in heaven, I want to read it. Now, if you are of a different faith, the demons of that faith will try to stop you from reading the scriptures. I'm just telling you. So you better get prepared. But I pray for you that if you tell me, I'm going to get a Bible and I'm going to read Psalm 73, then I will pray that you will indeed, that your eyes will be open to behold wondrous things out of his law. There is consequence. There is punishment for the wicked. You see, some of these politicians you are seeing, go and look at their families after generations. They do evil. They hurt people. They don't do good things. And generations after, even though they have money, you see them dragging around. Some of them have diseases that cannot be healed. They travel all over the place looking. Their children. Some of them have children who are sleeping on the street with drugs. You know, the media doesn't show you everything because they are paid to lie. Actually, I didn't come to preach a sermon. I just felt the fire. All right. So, my friends, I was telling you about old age security, and I'm just showing you some of the things I've been saying. It's coming. Look at. Is it now time to overhaul? It's now the time to overhaul Canada's old age security. Why some say yes, and the some who say yes have been invited to be consultants as a consultant group for the budget in 2025. Can you imagine that a country as Canada, we're not a serious country. We don't have a budget. We don't have a budget by November. By August, going into the fall. It's unbelievable. But hopefully they get something done. I know. They are both anti-crypto. Pierre is not anti-crypto. It's Carney and Trudeau that are anti-crypto. Yes, Psalm 73 talks about the wicked prosper. And then it flips halfway, though, and says they are on slippery. So exactly. That's what I was trying to say. I like Sally's passion for the scriptures. That was one of the things I noticed about you, Sally, from the first time we talked. Oh, he said he's against it. Oh, I didn't know that. All right, well, then he's going to just dig himself into a deeper hole. All I just want to say is that Whether you are in Canada or in the US, these things are coming, and it's actually a ploy to take away from people, you know, what they have worked for and labored for, because there's going to be hyperinflation, because they are reckless. The people in leadership are reckless. This is the plan. You know, I went to the Home Depot today, and Home Depot is owned by a billionaire, right? So I went in there to use the washroom, the restroom, and then what happened was I washed my hands. I washed my hands, right? And there was no paper to clean my hand. I had to put it under this thing to dry. All that they say it's for climate change. Okay. But you go to the 1% clubs, the golf clubs where the 1% are, they have towels that are washed by people who serve, servants, waiting on them. There's no climate change. I told you one time, I went into in Frankfurt airport. Was it Frankfurt or somewhere in Europe? I can't remember. I went into the first class lounge. In that particular place, the one they had showers. The water was running like you can't believe it. You see, if you watch the movie called Elysium, you see what some of the wealthy, not all the wealthy, some of the wealthy, and I think it's Satan that's put it in their heart. Instead of looking for solutions, they say, oh, you know, there's no solution. The world is ending. It's going to burn up. Oh, there's fire coming. Oh, okay. Don't use tissue paper. Even the one when you get and go and do a number 2, it's a battle to get the tissue paper. You know, you have to struggle. And when it comes out, it's very thin because of climate change. They make life difficult. I'm telling you, these people. Oh, you can't have paper bags anymore. The world is ending. Why don't you commission the so-called universities that you say are a citadel of knowledge to find something else? Can't we recycle all of this paper and make nicer, stronger paper bags? Well, that's happening now. But you know, they will cancel one thing without a solution, and they start running around like chickens with their head cut looking for solutions. The world is a mess. And the scripture tells us that the mess will only increase. Why? Because of darkness. Hey, bear, come here. I want to make sure my dog doesn't go. Where were you? See him? What were you doing? Stop breathing in my face. Get away. Go. But don't go far away. Just stay there. Hey, sit there. Come here. I said sit there. Go sit there. Go sit there. Don't go to the neighbors. Good boy. Okay, he has his ball. After Trump finishes, Mexico, Canada, and United States are going to become, they'll have an alliance. They have no choice. Okay, Ethereum has gone past its all-time high. That is going to signal some real serious mover-doobers. People can't afford homes. Our government taxes and punishes those who make enough to so they can't afford a home. Yeah, it's all, yeah. Well, that's the problem with excess regulation. I agree. Good dog, I know. See, he's sitting down over there. I told him to just stay there. He has his little ball. Look. Bear, are you having a good time? Hey, Bear, having a good time? Say hi to the folk on the live. So, yes. So, guys, be encouraged, please, and let's work hard. Shiba is on fire. Wow, I'll be happy to see Shiba lose a couple zeros. Who knows how many zeros Shiba will lose this? My goodness, Johnny Mata. ETH is at 47.60. Woo! That signals something major coming for altcoins. Memecoinology, people. Memecoinology. Shiba to 3 cents. Sally, was that a prophetic word you received? Which one? Memecoinology? Oh, trust your friend. Okay, yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't have any prophetic words for that one. I just know that it's going to do well, and But oh no, I do. I actually do. I did a video a while back on Shiba, and I said that they would have a massive manual burn because they've become a mainstream, a meme coin that became a mainstream cryptocurrency. So they would have a major burn, a manual. You know, governance will say, we're going to cut down our supply to make it a little bit more, yeah, it's going to happen. Ethereum at 4.7 and not even close to 50% BTC dominance is a great sign. Okay. Memecoinology. I'm working on that. I'm putting my head together. It's supposed to be a short course just to encourage people. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Mario Lara. Appreciate you. The wisdom is the Lord's. God, to glory be to God. Glory be to God. Ethereum is heading for 5,000. I know. Wow, my God. Scott, the only time I vandalized anything was a stall, trying to get enough toilet paper out of a stall. If you want to be a member of the channel, just you know, the link is there. I want members. I want to get 120 members. So join us, become a member. Excuse me. I'm doing more member lives, member devotionals, member meetings, and things like that. So but this has been a good life. Not too many distractions. You know, GF baby was around to smack down the only one who kept going and on and on and on. And people think it's pride. No, it's not. You can't come to people's channel and be going on about how they're wrong. You're wrong. Well, you say it once and leave. Top ring. How was a small group session at church? Is your church a small one or a big one? What are your thoughts on Stronghold? It seems to have good. Yes, it does, but I don't have any. I mean, for me, it's like focus on a few crypto that you can, you know, and just leave the rest. What is Bitcoin? What does that mean? I don't know what you're talking about. Rashad? No, 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 no. I don't know if he came back. Do you know who he is? I don't know who he is. I don't know who he is. No, thank you, Oga. The big Oga. What about XRP? What do you mean, Kika? Kika Christian? What do you mean? Like, what's your question? Like, rather big one. On average, we have 350 people attending church on Sundays. Okay, it's cool. SHX is so closely associated with XLM. Solid. Have you got a gun? Oh yeah, I can make you a moderator if you want. I mean, I don't want to, you know, but I'm holding my phone in my hand today. I don't have my tripod thing there, so I know he's a troll. Yeah, I think he's a troll because when you keep saying, "Oh, XCN is better than XRP," every time, oh, and then you put laughing emojis with tears. I don't like that kind of conversation because it's just you are belittling somebody else. Have a respectful conversation. I think XCN is better than XRP. That's my position. Well, that's not my position. Here's why I think that way. Here's why I don't think that way. Then we go our separate ways. Peace. But putting emojis and laughing and coming back. XRP is better. Blah, blah, blah. I am a whale. You say, what does it take to be a whale in this whatever project? The other guy answers, oh, it takes 10 billion. Oh, then I'm a whale. Do you see what I mean? So there is pride. There is, it actually destroys the vibe in the room. There's a certain level of grace and flow that I need to communicate the things. And it distracts people from getting what they're supposed to get because you are reading the useless comments as well. No, I don't have any knowledge on Osaka. Sorry, thank you. Yeah, not laughing with me. Again, I don't, you can laugh at me, but go laugh at me somewhere else because I'm trying to get something done here. You see what I mean? If you're distracting me, then you're like the devil, in my opinion. So you go somewhere else. VChain, I don't hold VChain, but it's a good project, I think. Hey, Peter Conway, how you doing, buddy? How is Ireland? XRP is better than fiat. Of course. Of course. 78 of you here, 27 likes. Please like the video. By liking the video, you bring more people to see it after we're gone. Tap your phone twice, I think, for Android. I don't know. Maybe it works for iPhone too, but it's not working on mine, I think, because I'm the host. I always like to have a laugh because I have a laugh. Like I had a big laugh with my wife earlier on. I'm always jolly. I have times when I'm not exactly very happy, but look, I have the Holy Spirit, man. So no, Mike Todd. I haven't heard of it. No, I just joined a new project. You know the guy I interviewed? I joined him on Telegram. The guy I interviewed, Brad. Please like the video, guys. Like the video. Help me out here. Get it to 75 likes. The guy I interviewed, Brad Vernell, the founder of Infinite Agape. I always call it Infinite Agape Crypto. So I joined his Telegram group today. I think they are doing some very good things with their crypto. It's a small crypto group, but I think they have a bright future. So I just joined them today. So I'm going to buy some just to support them. It's a Christian gentleman, and what he's doing is he's using the crypto as a social service to support charities. I think that's a good cause. The bear market will be there because of Bitcoin's dominance over altcoins, but there will be a new crypto regime by the ISO crypto assets. The ISO blockchains will have a new regime because of the banking and non-banking financial institutions passing finance through it. Malaysia just issued a document, I believe it was this early this week, saying that they actually the summary of the document is that they trust XRP. They trust XRP, So top ring, you're funny. I agree with you. Uh, Claudio, son of God, what are you answering? Did somebody ask a question? The bull run was delayed because of the anomalies, right? Bitcoin wasn't the only one. 10 years ago, it was just Bitcoin. 2021 was just Bitcoin, right? Leading all of the other altcoins. And then you got the meme coins, right? But then now you have a different uh, set of beasts that are going to run the financial and non-financial, banking and non-banking financial institutions. And they are ready to roar. So you can't have the banks and non-banking financial institutions can't move value. Governments can't move value with something that's not stable. And you want it to be neutral. Thank you for liking to 40. Keep liking to 73. You want an asset that is neutral. See, let me explain something to you. I'm going to use the Tollgate mentality again. Look, if you have I was actually coaching someone today, and I said, if you have a toll gate, let's say this is the toll gate, right? Everybody must pass through this toll gate. 5 million cars a day, paying $1 to go through and $1 to come out of that expressway. That is 5 million every day. That 10 million that you get for the cars that go through. I'm just giving a number. Now, if that is the case, what it means is in a year you got 5 million multiplied by say 250 days, because you've got to account for holidays, Christmas, Easter, Ramadan, all those types of things, Yom Kippur, all those holidays of religious festivities and government holidays and weekends. Okay, so you calculate on 200 days. And then you multiply that. Do you see the value of that toll gate? It's not the road. It's not anything. What happened was that the 5 million cars have been moving through that expressway all this while. Nobody gave a damn. The roads were always breaking down. Then they will go fix it. The roads were, and one day somebody said, hold on a second. Here is these vehicles, 5 million of them. If we charge them $1 each, we could be so rich. We'll fix the road with just $1 million every year, or 2 million every year, or 3 million, whatever. It's a fraction of what we'll make. And people agree, oh, it's cheap. $1, oh, we just no problem. $1, oh, that's okay. Or 50 cents, we don't care. We'll claim it on our business. We'll claim it on this. We'll claim it on that. So you get all of that traffic. So XRP and XLM and XDC, Algorand, Cardano, HBAR, right? Corium, XPR, all of the cryptos, including Verge, all of the ISO cryptos are all Tollgate mentality cryptos. Their value is derived from the traffic that comes across the distributed ledger platform that they are hosted on. And the mechanism for moving the value or keeping the value is the native asset. So for the Stellar network, you've got the XLM token. For the XRP ledger, you've got that's Ripple's XRP ledger, you've got the XRP token. For the Cardano, you've got the ADA. For the H bar, you've got H bar. On and on and on and on like that. And the value had always been moving, but it was reducing in quality and quantity because it was becoming unduly expensive and friction laden. And so the best way to resolve the issue was to find something else. This is what they did with email, letters, post office people. You know, the post office was the place where schools would go for a field trip. Kids were excited. We're going to the post office today. Oh, the post office is now sitting in the London Drugs, or they have partnership with the drug companies, and they have a little shop in the some 7-Elevens have post offices too, and you go there and you buy stamps. Actually, put stamp on a marriage license yesterday and mailed it because I did a wedding on Sunday. I use stamps rarely now, maybe twice a year, right? And even there's now you can pay and they scan it. Post office there was a time when the biggest building in the center of town was the post office, because all the mail would come there. Then they call it the sorting center. They're still big sorting centers, but not like what it used to be. The government prided itself in making money from the post office until they began to lose money. Why? Because every system at a point will become weakened by the fact that it cannot be sustained. It's no longer sustainable due to the fact that population continues to explode globally. So the person at the last end of the line, at the last point in the line, is underserved. And that's what happened with the post office. That's what happened with the railway. That's what happened with shipping. That's what happened with all of these things. That you now have to find a different approach to the distribution of goods and services globally. You see what I'm saying? So there's always wealth to be made if only you can find the latest technology, you devise the latest tools or technology to solve the existing problems. What are the existing problems? Number one, friction. Money takes a long time to get where it's going. Number two, see, I transferred money to Africa for a school that we're helping to build, and it hasn't gotten there yet. It's been 2 days. Sorry, it's been 1 week. You know why? Because it was a wire transfer, and we used the head office, because where they are, the bank account has to go through the head office and all that. It's a pain. I just wrote them yesterday on WhatsApp. I said, the next one we're going to send will be through crypto. I called my brother. I said, he doesn't go to that church, but he's there. In that country, they already have OPay. OPay is blockchain based. It moves quickly. That's what I believe. Boom, 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 it's gone. I said, I'll send you crypto. You just send the value to them. Do the change. Send the value. And he said, as soon as you send it, it's here in 10 seconds. And by the next minute, they have it. All of the calculations, everything is done. Do you know that your bank today, if you are not a private banking, I have a friend who is a millionaire, actually as an accountant. I was with him yesterday. No, sorry. Oh my goodness. It's a different friend I was with yesterday. We were shooting golf balls at the back of his house. He's got a driving range behind his house. I actually have a video that I want to share with my members group while we're shooting golf balls. He's got a lot of acres, and he kind of created this runway, field, whatever it's called, and we were shooting. 3 of us were shooting golf balls. But the point I want to make in all of this, without losing my thought, is things are changing. I'll just drop it because it's a lot. It's a lot. Things are really, really changing. If there's some of you who's caught on what I'm saying and want me to clarify, just say it in the comments. Things are really changing. Things are moving fast. And those who are waiting on the sideline to see what will happen for them to join, they won't be able to join. Most retail have already been priced out of XRP and some other assets. And this is why I believe in Memecoinology. Because if you know Memecoinology, just like you know biology, pathology, physiology, geology, oncology, and all the logies, you'll be able to lodge yourself in the knowledge of Memecoinology. And so you may be able to use that to help keep your hands off of your XRP. Because there are some of us who don't have a lot of XRP, and there are some who have 100,000, 200,000, 500,000 XRP. Most people don't have that. Look at the list of XRP holders, the wallets, and you see how many people are in the range of people who have majority of the XRP, over 3 million wallets, have less than 10,000 XRP. That's to tell you that the longer you hold it, the better for you. So keep your hands off of it. And so what do? You can go through the route of you can go through the route of meme coins as well as other coins too. So I'm concerned for people who don't. It's like, oh, I only have $500. Well, it can change your life. So Amapi borrowed $500 to invest in Shiba, and that changed his life. And then in prayer, the Lord told him, go and start a coin, and he started WikiCat. And it's true. It sounds funny. If people look at it, they say this is an SHIT coin right off the bat. Somebody actually left my channel because I was talking about WikiCat. Said, no, I can't support it. You're talking rubbish. You know. But he's always very critical. So I checked all his comments. I'm like, well, good riddance to bad rubbish. You know. Or actually threatened to leave. Then I saw him come back, and I thought you left. So I had to ban him after he began to talk nonsense. XRP at one point was 0.006, where with $4,000 you would have bought at like 1 million. Or 0.006, yes. So yeah, 0.002. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, so you want to be careful with all that. Well, it's been great, man. I've been here for 52 minutes. Thank you guys for joining me in the afternoon. I'm so privileged. I'm so blessed. And yeah, yes, WikiCat will do well. Egyptian, I agree with you. Some of us saw XRP at 19 cents. It was very cheap. No, I don't know how they will flip the switch, but I think that the flip switching will start. I honestly believe it will start in Asia, Japan, Singapore. I think that corridor, that trade corridor, is so massive, and I think that's where they will. I just feel so. I don't know. Like Jake Claver knows better than me in those things. I'm not at their level. I'm an enthusiast. That's all I am. I'm not a professional. A professional advisor. So they know about all of that stuff. But I really believe that Japan will move the needle. Yeah. Kika Christian, is it cheap? Do your research, man. Like, just go and like how. That's a very interesting question. If somebody tells you it's cheap and you say, "Oh, they told me it's cheap," and I went and bought it, well, you did not do research. Go on and ask ChatGPT. It will find 15 websites and scour it and give you information. Also, go and call market cap and look at all of the history. Look at this all-time high and all that. So, in my opinion, I don't know. I mean, like at $3, it's still a bargain because it's going to go to $100. But don't come back and say, "Oh, you told me on your word." Somebody said to me yesterday, "I bought Electronium because of what you said." Okay, and so what? I told you it's not financial advice. Do your own research. Peter Conway bought WikiCat. Yes, many of you bought WikiCat, and I thank you. You told me you bought it after I recommended it. So, again, I recommended it in faith that if I am taking advantage of it, you guys should also be able to take advantage of it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Lethola Oga. Francis Tule, if you can afford it, my coaching is at $250 an hour. I just do 1 hour, but I usually give it. I throw in 30 minutes for free, so I do 90 minutes. I make sure there's nothing after the 1 hour, so I can stay with you for 90 minutes. I take all your questions for about 20 minutes after I finish my coaching. But you can buy my book. It's cheap. It's 19.99. The first one and the second one. You will get a lot of information there. But if you sign up for the coaching and you bought the book, I'll also give you a discount. But just email me, Francis Tule. Just email me, okay? My email is in the description. I can put it in here for you, Francis Tule. If any of you that needs coaching, even if you just want to talk to me about life, I have a 30-minute offering. I can talk to you for 30 minutes. I talked to a wonderful sister from, was it North Carolina? I don't remember. This morning. It was great. Great, great, great. So Francis Tule, email me here. I'm just writing it on my second phone here, okay? I will be in Houston on September 11 to 14. If you would like to join the training there, it's your food, your lodging, everything is covered. Send us an email also. Send me an email. I'll give you all the details, how much it will cost you. But for Francis Tule, where are you joining from? Where's your base? You just need a forex blessing. Where do you live? You like Casper better than that's fine. ETN is going to get to $300 one day. I'm just telling you. Casper too will do well. Again, you can like one or the other. Just buy what you like. Do your research so you stay where is good. Many cryptos will do very well. I think so. Some cryptos are just for you to hold and the ETN completely changed their own website, blockchain. They changed everything. Oh, Grand Rapids. How far is Grand Rapids from Dearborn? No, I don't know anything about BDAD Kicker. No, sorry. Me no. It makes sense not to hold too many because you can get lost in all of the confusion, right? Oh, 2.5 hours. Okay, driving. Okay. I've been to Detroit. How's Detroit doing now with the auto business? Slow? Is mostly government? Okay, well, you know what, guys? It's about a minute and I'll be 1 hour here. I'm so grateful to all of you. Thank you, Jew Baby. I don't know if you're still on, but thank you for being on and moderating and knocking the senses out of that individual. Um, oh, wow. Detroit made Little Caesars forever goaded for that. Okay. Little Caesars is not healthy for me at my age. I mean, I can do that. I like their deep dish. Was what I used to like. Deep dish. It was like, oh my god, Jesus. Oh, I don't really watch UFC. I like the idea that Dana White can do that. It's amazing. But besides that, I'm not really into the UFC. I don't know the movie. Like, don't ask me all these questions. I'm not into that stuff. I just saw the movie The Lost. I don't know what's that about. What is it about? What is the Lost movie of Sudan? The Lost Boys of Sudan about? What is it about? Is it the boys fighting in the war? John Jones? I don't know who that is. Ha! That now, Noam, you have your guy. Johnny Mata loves your thing, so let's keep it going. Comes out going to be DDP. Bear, come here. Come here. I hope you're not digging. Are you digging? Come here. What did we tell you? No digging. No digging. Were you digging? Come. Were you digging? Come here. Were you digging? Mm-mm. You don't dig. Okay, I don't want you digging. And you dig, you should be playing with your ball. You got 3 balls over there. No, I'm not coming. No matter what you do. Pizza comes with craft dinners. Oh, these guys. Food. All right. Well, God bless you all. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Throw some of both garlic powder and chili flake peppers. The garlic powder does miracles. But I mean, I haven't had I think I've not had Little Caesars for like 5-6 years. I'm telling you. Yeah, there used to be a place not far from here, like 12-minute drive. We'll just go get it. They've got they have their breadsticks too, right? I remember those. Yeah. All right. Okay, my friends. God bless you. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you soon. Bye now.